Hi, I wanted to talk a little bit today about timelines and joy and how joy plays a big part in following our truth and our passion and having fun and how that affects the timeline we're on. So you may already know quite a bit about timelines, or you may not know a lot about timelines, but I'm just going to briefly talk about that first. Basically, when I'm talking about timelines, it's different options of where we can go, the path of our life can go. And I'm just going to leave it on that level for now. There's a lot more to it than that. But for the purposes of this video, let's just talk about that today. So you can choose which timeline or which direction you want your life to go. And so if you choose to follow what your heart wants and your joy, and we're going to go into a short channeling meditation or way to bring in joy at the end of this for you to be able to tap into your joy, tap into your truth. But if you're following that, then you're going to be going down one direction. And when you do that, things can change around you. You may shift, some friends may shift out, even some family members, and different people may shift in. So it kind of changes if you're changing. And by the same token, you can choose to live in fear and lack, which is the program that we're fed every day from multiple sources that I've talked about before. So then we go down that timeline. So that's like a very simplified version of it, but I just wanted to kind of remind us today that if we tap into our joy and into our happiness, into our child, or even into the child that we don't feel we ever were able to be when we were children, if we had a traumatic upbringing, then it's going to shift things. And of course, as we shift, the things around us shift, and of course, the world shifts. So you're not only shifting yourself by doing this, you're shifting the world around you, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm called to also mention other things can happen too in regards to timelines, like there can be glitches if you're kind of like in between two, like for example, this morning I woke up and it was just about 7 a.m. and I'm like, oh, great, I slept in today. I needed some sleep. I may have been overdoing it a little bit lately, and I just want to chill and go to the beach and meditate and earth and ground and all those wonderful things that help us out so much, right? And my dog wanted food, so I went to feed the dog, made some coffee, came back, and it was 6 a.m. And so I was given an extra hour basically, so that I could still do some things like this today. So that was kind of cool. And you'll find as you shift timelines, you're also really involved in the creation of your timeline always, but you'll really feel it as you tap into the joyful timeline and the truth timeline. And I'll talk more about that later, but that's just like one little snippet because things actually start shifting around you in a very holistic, beautiful way where you're just like working with the universe. So let's tap into that today. Let's tap into our joy. What is our joy? What is our truth? Because in some ways it's really that simple, just tapping into our joy, tapping into our happiness, tapping into our loving heart. And that brings us pretty much everything that we may wish or desire or think that we wish and desire, because what we wish and desire shifts as we shift. And we just become co-creators with the universe, creating a beautiful, loving world. So if you just want to shut your eyes, take a deep breath into your lower belly, And release it, and just releasing any tension, releasing any stuckness that you may feel, and just filling into your beautiful heart space. And I'll put some stuff below on clearing and protecting your space and other things to clear yourself that you can do yourself if you need that to really be able to tap into your heart. But for today, let's just tap into our heart. Let's bring in Christ light. Let's bring in holy light. Let's bring in source light. Let's remember that we're all part of that and feeling that in our heart space. I'm just clearing and protecting everyone's field that may be listening to this at any time. Just opening the crown chakra and just really bringing in that light. And also in our heart, we already have that light. So it's just like connecting to ourselves, connecting to our beauty, connecting to our joy. Remembrance of all that is, remembrance that we are more than just this human body and spirit. And in that connection to all that is, it brings in all that is and makes us feel so beautiful and powerful and light, feeling light. Just feel light in every cell of your being, in your auric field. Feel light, feel light, feel light. Ooh. Going straight to the source, your higher self, the source, the light, connected to you, that is you, all the external that is not joy or serving you as joy in this moment may regress, dissipate, so that you can truly feel the joy that is you in your beautiful heart space and in every cell of your being. And in your auric field, you are a sovereign being of light. Dear one, trust in your knowing, trust in your truth, trust in your light, trust in what brings you joy, follow that joy, follow that peace. Like a child playing in the grass, be that child, or running up a mountain or swimming in the sea, looking at the clouds and imagining what they are, the different shapes, what animal or angel, or feel that joy. That is you. Allowing everything else to dissipate as you really tap into your joy and your peace and your harmony. And as you bring that joy and peace and harmony into every cell of your being, into your auric field, I am merely a conduit for you are able to do this, for you are tapped in. You are tapped in. You are part of God, you are part of Source, you are part of all that is. And as such, you can create your reality in conjunction with God, Source. You know this, remember. Allow a big smile to be on your face as you really tap in to the truth of who you are and what you are capable of. And in a space of abundance, walk forth in abundance. And a space of love, walk forth in a space of love. And a space of joy, walk forth in a space of joy. Allowing every cell of your being to feel that joy. Releasing tension, stuckness, illness, and bringing in joy. Then breathing back into your beautiful heart space. Maybe putting your hands on your beautiful heart space. Maybe hugging yourself and telling yourself how beautiful and lovely you are. How you are abundance, how you are love, how you are health and joy. Spread that. Spread that throughout you and your auric field and to anyone you wish to spread it to. If you wish to go on that timeline. So thank you for joining me, and I'll put a few links below, and just have a beautiful, joyful day or a beautiful, joyful sleep. Thank you and namaste, dear one.